What's good, y'all? My name is Matty Ice, and this is my Team USA breakdown. This is a requested video. I got a request to break down how Team USA did in the World Cup, and I'm notorious for flaming Team USA and saying they're trash. And I'm definitely the first person that did not predict them going through this group. So I think overall they did a solid job. They didn't win any games I expected them to not win, and they didn't lose. Well, they managed not to lose games I expected them to lose. I thought they would lose to England. Now, I think part of the reason they beat England or they tied England is because it's England versus U.S. I mean, there's like a rivalry there. You could call it like the Revolutionary War, whatever you want to call it. There's some type of a rivalry there. So I almost feel like that, I mean, credit to USA. I'm not going to take anything away from how they performed in the group stage. Let me just be very clear. I think they performed in the group stage great. First game against Wales, I thought that was kind of disappointing. I think they should have grabbed points versus Wales. They might still be in the tournament if they would have tried to win that game. But that ended up being a draw. They beat Iran, barely, and then they tied England. I think the whole group stage, they scored 2 goals. And this is for me is the most concerning number. I didn't stat check and see how many teams made it through to the next round, having only scored twice. But 2 goals in 3 games is not really what's going to win you a World Cup. Considering England scored 9, even Iran scored 4, Wales scored 1, but they didn't make it out. So usually 2 goals isn't going to do it. But again, on a positive, 1 goal against. Now that'll get you to the next round. If you get scored on once in the group stage, you're probably going to make it to the next round. U.S. is the example of that, and that's pretty much my entire take on Team USA. They got destroyed by Netherlands. That was not really surprising. I mean, U.S. are like a C or D tier international team. I don't really expect them to ever make it past the first round outside of the group stage. I mean, they just don't have that ability. So if I had to break it down, I would say good defense, bad offense, let the women play. Our women's team has won 4 World Cups in the last, I think, 30 years. Our men's team has made it past the group stage maybe 3 times. I don't think, women have won 4 World Cups, which means they've been to 4 finals since the 1990s. Men's team 0, 0, 0, 0. It's like night and day. And I'll say the biggest reason I think is because I think all the great best male athletes in America, they play football or basketball. The best female athletes in America might play soccer or volleyball or something like that. And I think our volleyball team is good too. But women's football, American football, isn't really a sport in the U.S. And basketball is kind of one of those sports where you kind of got to be tall. So any woman that's between 5'2" and 5'9" is probably playing soccer, dude. If you're an athletic girl. So that sums it up. Our men's team is soccer, dude. I think soccer just defines Team USA. Team USA. We don't even call it football like everyone else. We're so great that we call it soccer. That about sums up our campaign. This team is trash.